Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Bradley Walsh had always believed that nothing on earth could shake him quite like a live television mishap. He had survived forgotten lines, collapsing props, and even the occasional overly enthusiastic game show contestant. But nothing, absolutely nothing prepared him for the morning he found Donna Derby standing in their kitchen, her eyes shimmering with a heartbreak he couldn't yet comprehend. The sunlight poked through the window, catching the tear that slipped silently down her cheek. Donna wasn't someone who cried easily. She had always been the steady flame beside Bradley's storm, the dancer with poise, the choreographer with perfection, the woman who could calm him with a single look. But today, she couldn't even meet his gaze. "Donna?" Bradley's voice cracked with worry. "Love? What's happened?" She held a folded piece of paper in her hands, the edges trembling. For a long moment she didn't speak. The clock on the wall ticked louder than usual, counting down the seconds before their lives would change forever. Finally, she whispered, "Brad, I have to tell you something, and I don't know how to say it without hurting you." His heart dropped into a cold, hollow place in his chest. "You're scaring me." Donna took a shaky breath, stepping closer, her fingers brushing his. "I've received an offer, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but it means leaving. It means being away for months, maybe longer." Bradley blinked, almost relieved. "Is that all? Donna, you know I'd never stop you from doing something you love." She shook her head. "It's not just a job. It's in New York. Brad, I'd have to leave next week." The relief vanished. He stared at her, the words slicing deeper than he expected. "Next week? So soon?" He tried to smile, but failed. "Why didn't you tell me?" "Because I knew you'd try to be brave for me," she whispered, her voice breaking. "And I knew I'd crumble the moment you did." A tear finally escaped him, surprising them both. Donna Derby had been his partner for decades, supporting him through comedy gigs, late-night filming, impossible schedules. Through it all, they had remained unshakable. But this was different. "You should go," Bradley said, his voice barely more than air. "You deserve this. You've always put your dreams second so I could chase mine." Donna's hands flew to her mouth as she sobbed. "I don't want to leave you." He pulled her into his arms, holding her as tightly as if he could anchor her there forever. For a long moment they stood like that, two souls balanced between devotion and destiny. Later, they sat together on the sofa, fingers intertwined, tears drying but hearts still raw. Donna finally unfolded the paper and placed it gently on Bradley's lap. It was her acceptance letter, bold, official, undeniable. A door she'd thought had closed decades ago was suddenly open again. Bradley traced the words with his thumb, then looked up at her with a soft, aching smile. "When you walk through that door, just promise me one thing," she swallowed. "Anything, that you'll come back through ours." Donna nodded, tears sparkling again. "Always." And as the evening sun dipped below the horizon, they held each other, knowing that goodbye was coming, knowing it would break them both, but also knowing that real love, the kind they'd built, survives even the longest distance.